G'day and welcome to another video. I thought I'd do a quick video on endeavours. They're pretty straightforward to do. So I've just logged in. My endeavour is to kill 120 attendants, to do anti-proton damage of 150, and to defeat 10 Borg on the ground. So to do this, to get the attendants and the anti-proton, I can do the same mission. So basically what I'll do is I'll go to episodes, Gamma Quadrant, home.
Empersa, the home world of the fountain.
Okay. I will go into my ship layout, and what I do specifically for this, the damage, I've actually got 3 of each weapon. So I've got the anti-proton, Herald anti-proton. I've got disruptors. I've got phasers. I've got Polaron. I've only got 2 Tetron, but basically I try to have 3 of each. I don't have any plasma here because plasma is my normal build. So what I do is I go, I need anti-proton, so I'll just grab the first 3 anti-proton. Now you're not going to be doing the maximum amount of damage with this layout because if you got plasma enhancement modules to do better plasma damage, when you put your other anti-proton weapons on, or disruptors or whatever, you're not going to have the full damage. But this isn't going to be a constant thing. Once I've got this anti-proton damage dealt, I will swap the weapons back out. And while we're flying to the homeworld, I will show you basically what some endeavours are and how to get them. They're pretty straightforward and easy. But I used to always go into and load a TFO that would, you know, if it said to destroy the Herc ships, I'd go into the TFOs and find a TFO where you have to fight Herc ships. But with the attendants, all you have to do is head up here to the top corner. Is this going to let me? Okay, there we go. Ship will go in that direction. Once it's in that direction, transwarp. Okay, so with these endeavours, you can have basically anything that happens in the game will give you an ability to finish it. The last one was to do this Gamma Quadrant TFO. There's 3 different sections, and it said you had to finish 3 of them. So I just did 1 of each. It's pretty straightforward. But with the accolades here, I can show you that damage. So deal anti-proton damage. That's what this is. So basically, any of these damage things, again, I will just have weapons for my ship, and here you can see next to it I have ground weapons for ground damage. So to do your damage, you just put the weapon into the slot. Same with the kill accolades. It might say to kill 100 beasts, which is either the scorpions on Nimbus, or maybe some of the creatures on New Romulus, but the Nimbus ones are the easiest to get to. There's also an episode where you can actually kill beasts while hunting down someone. Whoop, 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 whoop. Overshot. Okay. Yeah, when you go into transwarp, it just locks your trajectory and you go past where you need to go. I don't want to activate the transwarp again because I'll just shoot right past it. So here we go. Start home. Now, for the first little bit, I'm not going to be killing any Herc attendants, obviously, because it's a space battle. But once the space battle is over, and you can actually, you know, waste your specialties like your fleet support, any special weapons, just to get through this extremely quickly. Oh, why pass that? Always keep an eye up here for how far you are from the enemy. So I think you have to kill 3 or 4 swarms, and then you go into the carrier and attack the Herc on the ship. You can see that my anti-proton damage is going up. I don't know if I'll actually get 150,000 worth of damage with 1 playthrough, but even if I don't, I can always do a TFO to get rid of the rest of the anti-proton damage requirement. And there you go, 150 anti-proton damage straight away. Once I've finished something like that, you can't do it while in combat, but you just activate your thing, you drag your console over and swap back your weapons. It's that simple. You can do that between the swarm. Okay, we've finished the space battle. Now all we have to do is wipe out a whole heap of Herc. The attendants are the smaller ones, so the upright humanoid almost looking ones aren't attendants, it's these smaller ones. And they are swarmers, so you are going to be getting a lot of them. Ooh, one more. I think there's some off to the side here. There's something off to the side here. I remember something happened. Yep, there are more off to the side here. So before you even get to the central chamber of the main battle, you've already got your 120 kills. It's that simple. Now you can either finish off the episode and get yourself the rewards. I've already got the set and the platform, and the console is not something I use a lot, so I don't really care for redoing the mission just to get a heap of these consoles. I could redo the missions just to get these, just because I might have more than one ship where I'd like to use this, and when I set up a ship, I keep the ship set up as is and try not to use it. Try not to change anything on it. That's why I've got the weapon saved over here instead of swapping out the ship for something else. So this is the ship I'm using currently, and once I get it to level 5, I will swap it out for another ship and get that up to level 5. I've already got a Shishima? I can't remember how to pronounce the word, but I've already got that ship sorted. So what I'm going to do now is beam out, Sol System Starbase. Okay. I will drop the episode of Home so that it's no longer on my missions tab, and I will look for a Borg mission. Now you can either do a TFO ground battle with the Borg, or you can just do an episode. The reason I started doing episodes instead of TFOs is because I actually was in waiting for 45 minutes one day. I can't remember what I had to fight, but I had the mission set up as ground, and I can't remember what it was, but basically I sat there for 45 minutes and no one activated that mission. I don't know what happened. I activated it. I turned it off after 45 minutes and I turned it back on, and still nothing. So what I like to do now is episodes. So let's go to Home, drop that so it's no longer part of the missions. Go back to episodes, Borg Advance. Obviously you're going to see Borg. Gathering Federation Colony. This one. You get Borg and Undine on this one. So accept it. As you can see, I now got the mission. Let's leave it for sector space. Okay, so now all I have to do is go up here. Ship will turn in that direction. Once it gets to full speed, it's in the straight line. Transwarp. I'll skip the transwarp and travel until I get there, and then we'll start the video again. Beam down to the planet and kill 10 Borg. Pretty straightforward. Okay. I like to use the Tommy gun just because I don't have to remodulate the energy. I can just shoot as many balls as I like. And it's pretty good against all enemies, really. There's 3 down straight away. Actually, I think I have to talk to her. Let's speak to the scientist. When she's ready, there we go.
Thank you.
Now, the reason I do that is because these two won't beam in unless you progress through the storyline. So sometimes you have to talk to the NPCs. Sometimes some missions you can just keep going and the enemies are just going to be there. Locate scientists. Yep. Do I have to talk to the scientists? Defeat the Borg attacking. I think there's at least 5 here, which will give us the 10. As you can see, I don't have to remodulate. It just does really good damage against the Borg. There you go, more than 10. That's 11. So I just pick up the items. And that's the Endeavours. That's how easy the Endeavours are. If you're new to the game and you're not entirely sure how they work, that's how it works. So what I'll do is, now that I've done that, I can either continue on and get myself a piece of armour. With the armors, I pretty much use sets. So if it comes with an armor, a shield, and a weapon, I'll use it. So these sort of things are pretty useless to me because I've already got all of my bridge officers, like literally all of my bridge officers have a set of armor with weapons and shields. So we'll just beam on out of here and drop the mission. Okay, drop the mission. As you can see, it's disappeared. And here's the Endeavour. Now, the reason the Endeavours are important is that it will give you a bonus to something. Will that? Okay, it won't actually tell you what it... won't actually let you click on it to get more information. Basically, it tells you there. The energy damage. So, my weapons... 863 plasma damage. So if I were to increase this by another 2%, let's see. I think that's the base value, not the current value. So let's just say it was 800. 2% would be 10. An extra 10, so it'd be 873 damage, or thereabouts. So let's have a look at what we can get. Ground damage, kit performance, drain resist. Drain resist 16, so we'll add that to 18. So increases your ship's resistance to shield drain and subsystem power drain effects. So some Borg vessels, especially the Borg spheres, will actually drain your shields pretty quick. I don't think this really has much of an effect on that. The shields will drain pretty quick, even if this is at all 20 points. So I'll go with my space. I try to stay away from ground combat. I prefer space, so I always, if there's a space option, I'll always choose it. As you can see, drain resist went up from 16 to 18. So with your Endeavours, there are, I'm pretty sure there's 30, 16 space, 14 ground, 30 different options with 20 levels each. That's 600 points to get. So with your Endeavour, you can see you get 8,000, you get 3,200 and 650. That's every single day. So that's 600 plus days of play. So it probably take you a good 2 years, almost, to get all the Endeavours. And that's if you play daily. It's not a grind. You don't have to log in and grind. It's quick and easy. You can normally get an episode done or a TFO done and get at least one of these sorted out. It's really quick and easy. So that's what the Endeavour system's all about, and that's how it works. If you'd like to see a more detailed video on how the Endeavours work, I'm more than happy to do that. But that's just the basics of how to finish off a daily Endeavour routine. If you have any comments, please leave them down below, and I'll see you in the next video.